Hello and welcome to the TAP presentation on paying with your phone. The TAP stands for the Technology Access Program, and the Technology Access Program, or TAP, is part of Somerville-Cambridge Elder Services. And in this workshop, we hope to teach you how to pay with your phone. So let's get started. We'll talk about how you can use your phone to pay for things. So have you ever thought, it looks so cool to pay for stuff with your phone? We'll teach you how to do it. First, let's discuss the pros of paying by phone. It is very convenient, it's quick, and it allows you to easily keep track of your spending. The cons of paying by phone: there can be security issues, but the biggest con is not all stores accept every type of payment method, so you might get a payment method that a lot of stores don't accept. And if you lose your phone, there is a chance that someone could use your phone to make payments. And there is a threat of being hacked. But it is a common thing that a lot of people do. Okay, so there are many different services you can use to pay with your phone. You can use Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Samsung Pay. And you'll need to set up your payment method like a credit or debit card in the app. And then when you're in the store, you can simply tap your phone to a compatible reader to make a payment. Apple Pay. Now, Apple Pay is only usable with iPhones, and it's the only payment service that iPhones can use. So you would download, if you wanted to, you have an iPhone and you wanted to use this service, you would download the app from Apple's App Store. And by the way, Apple Pay cannot be used on an Android phone. Google Pay can be used on an Android phone, not on an iPhone, and you would download it from the Google Play Store. And Samsung Pay can also be used on an Android phone, but not an iPhone, and you would download that also from the Google Play Store. So, how do you set them up? You would choose whichever app you want to use, download it, open the app, add your credit or debit card info into it. And how do you set them up? You'll need to enable something called NFC, which is near field communication, and make a payment. And we'll discuss how to turn NFC on your phones. It is required for all the phones to work. Okay, so how do you set it up? NFC for Android, we'll talk about that first. First, you would open Settings on your Android phone. Look for either Connections or Connected Devices options within the Settings menu. Then within the Connections or Connected Devices section, search for NFC or NFC and contactless payments option. Tap the switch next to NFC to enable it. Now, NFC for iPhone, most iPhones actually have it enabled by default. If you have an iPhone 12 or higher, the NFC option is already on. Now, if you have an older iPhone, you would open up the Shortcuts app, go to Automation, tap Create Personal Automation, scroll down and select NFC, tap Scan. Bring your iPhone near an NFC device in a store to activate it. In other words, the place where you use to pay it. And then, how do you use your phone to pay? Well, you would unlock your phone, with your PIN number like you would normally do. Tap it on the contactless payment terminal. Wait until you see a confirmation. There should be a check mark on your phone. You might need to verify the payment using your phone's PIN or your fingerprint. And again, this will only work at a store that accepts contactless payment. And you can always look for this symbol to be sure that they accept mobile payments. Now, there are other different services you can use to pay for other things with your phone besides through contactless payment. You can use things like Venmo to send people money. I'm sure you've heard of PayPal. PayPal is like Venmo. PayPal actually owns Venmo. It's a service that lets you send and request money to people that you know. It's similar to PayPal, but with a more social media feel. You give it access to your bank account, then you can send and receive money to people. Some people use it to give people their share of a bill at a restaurant, and it links to your bank account or credit card. And there are many different services similar to Venmo that you can use with your phone. There's Cash App, Zelle, Payoneer, and Stripe. There are many of them. Okay, and believe it or not, that's it. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you got some use out of it and it was helpful to you. And remember, here at Somerville-Cambridge Elder Services, we're here to help. You can always contact us by phone at 617-628-2601, or you can email us at info@eldercare.org, or you can find us at eldercare.org online. Thanks, and have a great rest of your day.